Good morning. Day 5 on this 100-mile Smoky Mountain trip. This is the final stretch. According to the map, it's about 22, 23. So I don't know. All the mileage has been off a little bit. So I'm going to say a big 20. So I wanted to get a early start this morning. Hit the trail about 6:45, which is the earliest I've been up on this trip. So got some thunder in the distance. Great morning light coming up through the trees. I'm gonna try to make this day as quick as possible because I've got some soda in the car, some Gatorade waiting for me, and nice hot shower and a hotel room tonight. And I can only start to imagine all the choices for food. Oh, I cannot wait. But until then, I'll drink my shake, my breakfast shake, and keep my legs moving. So today is another big mileage day. That's the downside, but most of it is generally downhill. So I'll be on the AT here for a few miles, and then I go back down to the Gregory Bald Trail, Hannah Mountain Trail, and the Rabbit Creek Trail, which are the trails I came in originally on this trip. And I'd like to go out a different way. That was the original plan, but I still did not find out about Forge Creek Road. So I have to assume that it's closed to pedestrian use as well. And I'm gonna go with that. So I will be retracing some of my steps here, but this time downhill. So hopefully I can make some good time and get back to the car early. I'd like to get there before 5 is considered a really, really big win. And around 5 is kind of what I expect. And anytime after 5 is, The time has come to say goodbye once again to the AT. Thank you. It's always a pleasure. Until we meet again. Here I am at the junction with the Long Hungry Ridge Trail. And that makes a loop. I turned off of here a few days ago. And now here I am again on my way to Sheep Pen Gap. Gregory Bald. Not going to spend a lot of time up here. You can hear that thunder off in the distance. Almost didn't even recognize it, but this is a Sheep Pen Gap. So, on the Gregory Bald Trail. Well, I don't want to jinx anything, but I'm making pretty good time with this downhill. And I think the awaiting car kind of adds to the the energy level, I guess. So I'm just going to try to keep it up. Got a good pace going, feels like right now. See where I am when I get to Hannah Mountain. I've still got more than 11 miles to go, so I'm nowhere near the end. But I'm feeling good, and I'm doing good on time. I'm just taking what I hope is the last big break of this trip here at Forge Creek Road. So, gonna get a little quick snack and rest up a little bit and then head back out. Nothing's changed, still raining. All right, starting out on almost the last leg. It's gonna be 7.6 on Hannah Mountain, and then a few more. So basically 10.3 to the car. It's just after 11 o'clock. So I'm making excellent time. I'm way ahead of schedule, I thought. So that is fantastic, but you know, I'm not there yet. So I'm at that point in the trail and I can't help but think about food and what I'm going to eat when I'm done with the trail. So many decisions. Big, greasy, sloppy cheeseburger, tacos, pizza, barbecue. Love the barbecue, especially down south. So many choices. So much to think about in these last few miles of the trail. I made it back to the Rabbit Creek Trail. So now it's just 2.7 to the car. This is just about going to wrap up this 100 miles in the Smoky Mountains, 5 days. It's been a wonderful trip. It's been tough. The Smokies always are tough. Saw some great wildlife this trip too. 3 bears, of course, a mom and 2 cubs. That was great up right on the AT. And saw a couple of boar. That's not a huge thing. I think that was over on Lakeshore. And saw a huge rattlesnake. One of the biggest, if not the biggest I've ever seen. That was over on Lakeshore as well. But overall, such a great trip out here in the Smokies. I always have a great time. This 100 miles was no different. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Almost back to the car, I think less than a couple of miles. Show you these last sights as I leave.